Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Jason here, coming at you one more again. I'm gonna clarify some things that I left out when I told y'all my car prep. This is something I do to all my bearings because I run indoor track, and this will probably work for a carpet track, but this is not gonna work for an outdoor, dusty, dried up track. But for indoor, what I race at and where, some of the people race at indoors, clay or carpet, this tip will work. But anyway, before I clean my bearings, all my bearings, there's a blue seal. And I left this step out of my prep video. But I take the blue seal or rubber ring, I take that out. Let me zoom in on there. Yeah, show y'all guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, that there, I take that, that's drag right there. And I know what you're saying, how do you protect your bearings and stuff like that. Well, when I take this out, I flip it over, I still got that metal seal. So in my car, what I do is I put this metal seal out. So on the inside, this is on the inside of the car, everywhere, in the hubs, in the transmission, everywhere. The metal seal is always out. So I got the unprotected side or whatever in. That is what I do. And when I go clean my bearings with whatever I clean it with, the rubber seal don't melt or don't come off or whatever, don't flap around. But when you clean it and you spin that bearing, after it's been cleaned, that bearing will spin like 2 times faster than what it did with this cheesy ass rubber seal. Alright, I don't know if you can see that. That right there is all the dirt from my bearings after 2 or 3 weeks of running. That right there, that's rock pebbles and dirt and stuff like that. That's drag. That's slowing you down. You don't want that. I just had to clarify that up for some people that's out there. Yeah, I take this little rubber seal off all of them. That one right there is for you, Jules. The stuff I tell y'all, I don't tell y'all and don't practice what I say. And I don't tell y'all to do it. I just say this is what I'm doing. Like when I say I got ceramic diff balls and ceramic thrust balls. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Ceramic diff balls, ceramic thrust balls. That's what I got. That's what I run. Alright. Another tip I'm gonna give y'all. This is what I do. This is involving the slipper. Let me zoom in here. Alright, when you got your slipper plates right here, another thing I try to do is, I don't know if you can see it, yeah. You see it's got fingerprints and stuff like that in it. I try not to pick the slipper plate up, the surface that the pads are going to be on. So I take part cleaner, put on a paper towel like that, and I wipe off the surface. So no oil from my finger, and I'm gripping it on the side. So no oil from my finger gets on that surface. And I do it for both of them. Both slipper surfaces. I then let those 2 slipper surfaces dry, and then I put my pads on, but I never touch, or I try to never touch the slipper surfaces, the slipper plates. I try to never get finger grease or anything like that on them, because that right there ruin your slipper pads quick. And also, that tip will make your slipper work a little more efficient in how it's intended to work. Yeah, but that's my tip on the slipper pads, and that's a clarification on the bearings. Sorry about that. I just went through my prep video just going through what I saw and what I do. Also, for your jewels, my H main plaque, I put weather stripping on it. I made it a tool tray. So when at the track, I see it. When I grab my tools, this is going to be my new tool tray. Yes, I made H main because I broke and had bad luck. But what Jules never talked about was me making B main. Scotty talked about that. Scotty Ernest talked about that. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. But those are tips I had for the bearing and for my slipper plates. And guys, once you do that, once you take that seal, that little blue rubber seal off your bearings, there's no turning back. You're on the dark side now. There ain't no turning back. But for indoor and carpet, I run indoor, and it makes a world of difference. I figure carpet, yeah, but for out dusty tracks, I wouldn't recommend that at all. But once you clean that bearing and just spin it, you will see the difference then with that sealed and without that seal and a clean bearing. But also oil. I know guys in 17.5, I heard of guys in 17.5 cleaning their bearings and never oil them. What they do is if the bearing gets bad, they go buy a new pack of bearings for the whole car, or they replace that bearing. But usually they'll buy, because a associated pack of bearings for a B6 is $30 for the whole car. I mean, no brainer. But without oil, the bearings roll faster. No, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that's what it does. But I put oil on mine all through the car. Like I said, I use a full synthetic oil, car oil. That's just me. But anyway, guys, that's just my 2 cents and my tips on slipper plates and the bearing. Y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in. Jules, I'll talk at you later. Bye.